Humans and marine mammals have long been dependent on one another. We eat the same foods. We live, work, and play in areas that they inhabit. Marine mammals provide us with early warnings about conditions in the ocean that affect their health as well as our own. Unfortunately, over the years, we've done some damage to their environment. Destruction of habitat and depletion of food sources have caused many marine mammals to become ill and die. Others suffer long-term health issues that without help threaten the very existence of future marine mammal generations. These are the very issues that in 1975 prompted 3 concerned citizens to build what is known today as the Marine Mammal Center. Never before had there been a special rescue and educational research hospital in the Bay Area dedicated to providing humane treatment for ill, injured, or orphaned seals, sea lions, and other marine mammals, and to the study of their health. These animals depend on the center's staff and nearly 900 dedicated volunteers to help them get a second chance at life. Since its inception, the center has rescued more than 13,000 marine mammals along 600 miles of northern and central California coastline. And while the center is headquartered in the Marin Headlands, just north of the Golden Gate Bridge, its contributions to marine mammal rehabilitation, public education, and research are recognized around the world.
There are several reasons for doing what we do here at the Centre. One is to care for these animals. Everybody values marine mammals in their own right. They are charismatic animals. People can identify with them. They're mammals. And then secondly, they represent ocean ecosystem health. These are animals that are at the top of the food chain, and if there are changes in the ocean environment that can affect their health, they are reflecting changes in ocean health. And these changes can also impact human health.
Education and scientific research are core to the mission of the Marine Mammal Center. Through education, we raise awareness about marine mammal health and conservation. And through scientific research, we increase our understanding of marine mammals and the oceans and our interconnections.
While providing medical care, the center's researchers have the opportunity to study patient health and publish their findings in journals that are referenced by scientists globally. Our veterinarians are marine mammal experts. They share their knowledge of clinical and diagnostic techniques with visiting vet students from around the country. The center applies its medical expertise to a variety of species of marine mammals, including those like the Hawaiian monk seal that may go extinct without our help.
The Hawaiian monk seal is a critically endangered marine mammal. Currently, center team members are in Hawaii working with a Hawaiian monk seal pup. Our 30 years of working with harbor seals and elephant seals gives us the expertise to contribute to the recovery of the species.
Earlier this year, volunteers and staff were able to successfully care for and release many young harbor seal pups, like this one, named Duchamp. She'd been found abandoned and underweight. If left alone, she would have died from malnutrition. By attaching a satellite tag to her, the center's researchers can track her survival and location out in the wild. Duchamp and many other harbor seal patients are part of a special health assessment project being conducted by the Marine Mammal Center. The goal is to evaluate the health of wild harbor seals by examining their differences in health profiles, disease exposure, and contaminant levels. In 2005, the Marine Mammal Center began preparations for the future by breaking ground to rebuild its headquarters.
This is really a phenomenal project. One of the most interesting aspects of the hospital is our use of Cold War era Nike missile silos to house much of our equipment. One of the silos will house our tissue bank and our serum bank, and those are 2 databases that span some 20 years. Our second silo will house our pumps and filters, which allow us to care for the water in the pools.
The new education, veterinary research, and animal care buildings, as well as a state-of-the-art water treatment system for the new pens and pools, are almost complete. The pools were built specifically for the physical and medical needs of each marine mammal species we treat.
The buildings that you see here will bring together staff and volunteers into one efficient working environment, and ultimately that benefits our patients. In addition, the community education building will allow us to educate school children and the public about marine mammals and about their connection to the oceans through an exciting array of new exhibits.
Recently, the first groups of solar-powered shade structures were built over the pens. These will provide shade for the patients while at the same time decrease the center's energy costs by 10%. Acoustic panels made out of seaweed, skylights, radiant floor heating, and outer walls and insulation made from recycled materials such as paper and glass all contribute to a green building plan that will serve the center and the environment well for decades to come. The completion of the Marine Mammal Center headquarters is an historic milestone that will be celebrated with a grand opening in June 2009. This achievement signifies a new era that puts the Marine Mammal Center on a world stage as a leader in providing the best possible medical care for marine mammals in need, and by advancing knowledge about marine mammal and ocean health. Because at the end of the day, we are all dependent on one another.